What's up, everybody? Trade recap focus list coming at you. It's my birthday week. Um, turning 19. I swear to God, I was 17 like yesterday, bro. Fuck, I'm getting old, so I gotta lock in. Put up a video for you guys, and we gotta get rich. That's what we gotta do. So, focus. Well, let's get into my positions. Um, yeah. So I still have all my Cipher, my Wolf. I don't have my brokerage linked right now, but I mean, this is nothing new. IRAN. You guys know I've just been holding these. AHR trailing with the 10. I still have all my DK, which is going sideways. I have it from 29. This alert. METC still have it from, I think it's like 28. TLRY, I do still have this 125 average, so it's like right, it's about to stop me out. Sound still have this 15.3-ish average, 15.4, and then my ONDS I have from 642, I think. 636 is my average on this one. Yeah, 636. 636 is my average. Yes, that's what I got. I can't remember if I've been stopped on shit. Like, I don't know. I need to, I was manually tracking my trades, but low key, it gets to a point where you feel like you're tracking, but like you're not learning anything. Like, I feel like I'm doing all this work to track the trades, and I'm putting all this effort in to keep up with it, but like, I feel like I'm not gaining anything from it. Like, I'm just, like, it's a lot of work, and I feel like I'm not learning anything because I'm spending all the time making sure the data's right. It, it, it feels like a job, and it feels like it's like you're putting all this effort into making sure you have all the data and shit. You're not actually like getting the chance to reflect on the actual trades. And so I was looking at some trade tracking softwares. They're like 25, $30 a month, and I feel like that money, the time you're gonna save in like tracking it all by yourself and spending that time, you can spend that money to get that done for you, and you can really just focus on the raw data and where your executions were, was the stock good, all of that stuff. So I think I'm going to do that route and just buy a trade tracker for $30 a month, and really get into the nitty gritty. And instead of spending all that time I was spending fucking writing all the data and shit, I can just focus on, okay, what did we do right? What did we do wrong? You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. So I think that's where I'm going to go with that. Focus list for September 22nd. So Ethereum looks pretty good here. I would buy some tonight if it gets over 45.08. It's been sitting at this level for a while. You have a linear move up right here, and then you pull back, and then you come back through it, and then you retest, and now you're really tight on this 20 moving average inside candle, and you lost that inside candle. But if you go back to that high now, that's a really good spot to grab some Ethereum, I think, and I would be a buyer there and watch this thing like a hawk. So, yeah, Ethereum, I do love. I love it. I like it for tomorrow. TLRY's had another inside candle. I think it maybe can go from here, but it could just fail. I don't love this pattern. Like, it's kind of like you have this bigger flag, I feel like. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. You have like this bigger flag, like you have this trend line right here. You have these higher lows, but like at the same time, it's also kind of just grinded up, inside candle, up, inside candle. Like it hasn't really done like a up sideways like this and then your next leg up. It's kind of just been a you give your up and then you have your, it's been like a up and then just it's kind of just grinding up, I feel like. Correct. I mean, let me know if you think I'm wrong. I don't know. it feels like a weird pattern. So I'm not really like I'm not yeah I don't love this buy. I feel like it probably wasn't the best buy I made. I did trim some of it. I trimmed some um, Friday. I did trim some. I trimmed 17% of my position, so I'm not risking as much as I was. And yeah, I don't know how to feel about this one, but I do think, like on the bigger flag scale, I think it looks good. And if it does break out, like this thing can make a huge move. And I do think it's the strongest weed name. So we'll see what happens. VSAT. Now this thing could totally just break down. It looks like it's ready to just break down. But if it put it in a bottom here and went back to the high of this inside candle, I think it's actually a good spot. You have the bottom of this range protecting your stop. And I mean, if it goes through this level, you're going to reclaim the 20 and then possibly maybe make a breakout over 34. And you're holding these higher lows. So like if it's going to bounce, this is the spot where it's going to do it. If it's going to fail, it's going to do it here. So I think this is just a low risk, tight spot to just grab it. And you know whatever happens happens. But I do think if you were to grab it here and 3060 is your average, you're sitting pretty fucking good. If it can go back up here, you can just sit with it and just let it work to its thing. So that's the idea with that. But again, it did close below 20. It could totally just break down for a short, come back to the 50. I thought it was showing great strength, FOMC and like all these other days, and then gaps up, shit to the bed. It just so weak that day, and then pretty weak Friday as well. So, and you have this big red volume. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see. But if it does go back through, I think it could be a solid spot to grab some. Run. This thing is annoying as fuck because I've been gotten chopped up a couple times in this. Once, twice. I've gotten chopped up twice in it. Maybe 3 times. But 2 to 3 times I've gotten chopped up in this. But it's still holding high. Like the thing is, this one. Well, okay, I don't love it because it only made 2 moves. It only made 2 moves, 2 moves up, like 2 days worth of like a nice linear move up. So I don't love that. Right here though, it did make a 4-day move. So like, you know, it's decent. What I do like is that it is like holding this 20 EMA and it is forming higher lows and it is getting tight. So I do like all of those things. I hate that it's just fucking sitting in this range, but I feel like the range is contracted enough to where if it's gonna go, this would be the week to do it. You have some 2 inside weeks, double inside weeks. You're sitting right at this 200-week moving average. The fucking price action is tight. You're right on the 20. If it does break above like this 17 level, I will try some again, sadly. But I do think it actually looks decent. I don't think it looks bad, and so I'd give it a shot. RZLZ. Now this is kind of an idea like AEVA. Now here's the difference I see with these two. So like you had AEVA, you had your linear move up. RZLZ, linear move up. Now you pull back. The thing that I see the main difference is that AEVA pulled back and like really hit the 10, like big move up, and then you can see it wick off the 10 like twice, and so it really pulled into this 10. RZLZ, the 10's right here, but it hasn't really pulled into it, which would make me think this probably maybe needs more time. Like you can't just buy it off this inside candle. Now if it came back and hit the 10, I'd be a lot more like, maybe you can try it. So if I was gonna try it, I would try it small. I don't love it. It did make a linear move up though, inside candle. 10's right there, but I think ideally you can pull a little bit more time. I mean, I guess like something like SYM, you had a big move up and then inside candle. It wasn't at the 10, but it wasn't also like to the extent of the move that RZLZ made. Like this was like 30%. RZLZ's up, you know, fucking 170%. Big difference. AEVA was up AVA was up quite a lot. 200%. From the actual breakout though, it was like 150%. So yeah, it's pretty big. But also again, that one wicked off of the 10. So maybe I would try it and just study it, let it do its thing, whichever way it goes. If it does go, then this would be a good one to study and learn from. I'd be open to try it if it does get over this high. The good thing about these setups is that usually like they just don't trigger, and when they do trigger, I feel like it's a decent move sometimes. So like again, I like how it closes. You see how it just closes like near the lows. If it's gonna like take out this low and go lower, it's gonna do that. But if it's gonna reverse and go higher, usually there's something there. And this thing has earnings coming up, so I think it could be solid. You know, maybe worth a shot. GCT. So this had a linear move up right here, nice linear move up, and then nice big linear move down, and then linear move up, pull back, move up, pull back, and now it's pretty tight on these 10 and 20 moving average. I don't know if I love it. Like, it's not the best thing in the world. It's a 5 ADR, $40 million volume, so it's not that fast. All these other stocks are faster, probably better. So this one's kind of slow, but it does actually look pretty decent. It looks good, and it can make a nice move up. Not really, actually. 20% in 4 days isn't that good. I mean, this EP did. I mean, the gap up it did pretty decent, but it's a slower name, and it's not that liquid, so it's okay. I probably wouldn't trade this. That's right to the bottom of my watch list, especially because I'm pretty decently invested. So it's like I don't know if I would really fuck with this, but it does look decent. So I just want to watch it and see how it acts. This breakout, just study the pattern. And then my secondary watch list, I have Rocket Lab. Now this is tight, but like my problem with this is it's just in this choppy base. Now it did make a linear move up, kind of like you had these 2 days and you had these 2 days, and then you had this aggressive pullback. I think this was an offering. It looks okay. Yeah, but a very aggressive pullback, and the linear move up wasn't the best. Like it was just 2 days each. Usually, I like to see 3 days. And I would want it to at least hold better, but like IONQ, when I look at this one, I think this is like the best one to study. Like when you're talking about a bigger range, like you have this, 1 day and then pull back and then 1, 2, 3 days. You have a nice 3-day move. In general, 5-day move really, and then just sideways, some nice just clean sideways. So the 3 to 5 day move. Like I guess you could consider this like a nice one, like a 4, 5, 6, 7-day move, a 7-day move. It doesn't feel as clean though. But this could be worth a shot. Like it definitely could be worth a shot. I don't think it's bad if you are going to play a big base breakout, which they have been working. I don't think this is a bad one to play. Yeah, I might try it. We'll see. I wouldn't risk 1% on it, but like maybe like 0.5%, 1/4% is definitely probably worth it. Maybe even 0.5% I'd risk, because it's tight. It's tight on that 20, really, like, and it's like it's high contractions, 1 contraction, 2 contraction, 3 contractions. So you have your 3 contractions. You're sitting right, like all these moving averages are aligned. It's pretty solid. The weekly of this big weekly flag, breakout, retest, and then maybe you go. We'll see what happens with this one. Yeah, I think it looks decent. It's not bad. I don't think it's great, but I don't think it's bad either. Again, the only thing that concerns me is this big pullback right there. And then lastly, BBW. This made a nice linear move up, and then it has a nice flag. I probably wouldn't trade this. It's a 5 ADR, $36 million volume. It's not terrible. It's at, I think this might be all-time highs. Looks like it. So, it's actually pretty solid. It's never made a really clean move up, like back here. But this is pretty clean right here. So this is decent. This is clean right here. I'm gonna watch it. I probably wouldn't trade it. Doubt it. But I'll watch it and just see what happens with it. So that's pretty much all I got. That's all I got. QQQ. What a crazy move. IWM coming back. RSP ended up just doing another inside day, it looks like. So this is tight, ready to move whichever way. SPX just grinding up. So, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right. See you guys.